Hello everyone, my name is Rohan Joshi and I've completed the Bachelor's of Commerce from HR College of Commerce and Economics in Mumbai. Post which I did a couple of internships while I was preparing for my CA and CS foundations. I cleared both of them and after that I took a decision to drop from that as I was inclined towards something more creative and to hone my creative as well as marketing skills. I felt that it was the most appropriate decision to start prepping for my MBA journey. So for my MBA journey, I had an idea of how aptitude tests work because during my CA foundation, we actually had a similar pattern to all of the aptitude exams. It was more of an aptitude pattern, so I got an idea about that. And being a fresher, that too from commerce background, it was quite difficult for me, especially for the quant section. So how I countered that was I used to not go to the books but started giving off mocks early on. Gave somewhere around 15 to 20 mocks and analyzing them was the most important part for my quant journey at least, because when I used to refer to the books I used to get confused as to will this type of question actually appear or it will not. So I got mocks from around 3 coaching institutions and I analyzed them thoroughly so that I got the specific question types that were there in my mind. So when they appeared in the exam, it was quite helpful for me because I did not have to think through again and again that will I be able to solve this question type. Then coming to my strongest area, which is verbal ability, I was advised by my mentors to start reading books early on, which I started reading around 5-6 months before the entrance examinations, that is 5-6 months before November. So what that did was it actually built up a lot of vocabulary as well as you get to know how the sentence formation is, what the structure is to be followed, as well as your reading speed increases, you can comprehend more and it will help you a lot in your verbal section, be it any aptitude test, as well as especially SNAP, because SNAP is heavily based on grammars as well as all those concepts, and when you have reading skills at par, you can definitely ace up your verbal section as well as your overall score with the verbal section. Then coming to the logical reasoning section, so over there what I did was I found it quite interesting because it was about circular arrangements, linear arrangement, blood relations, and all those topics are quite interesting because when you solve them, it's not like you're studying, it's about you're solving a riddle or you're solving a puzzle. So I looked at it from that perspective, and how I maximized that was doing more and more questions, getting to know what are the iterations that one question can have, what are the iterations that say a circular arrangement question or a linear arrangement question could have. So that's what helped me with all of these 3 sections. Now going through my MBA entrance journey, I gave NMAT early on, even before CAT, and I am one of the people that did not clear NMAT, like with all the people who are stuck between 228 to 235s who won't be able to clear NMAT. That was I was one of them, and even when I went to CAT, I scored around 87 percentile in CAT, but that was when I got a bit demotivated that my papers weren't going well, especially when I had snapped right around the corner because 26th November was CAT, and then going to 10 December we had our snap attempt. So what I did to calm myself down was I sat and I meditated. I talked to a lot of people, especially my parents. They were a guiding light throughout my preparation journey. So you need to talk it out, you need to keep focused. I also am inclined towards a lot of gaming, so I used to do that. That used to divert me from studies and keep it cool for a bit. And while I was completely calmed down, then I used to get back to my studies with a fresh mind. and that's how it helped me ace up the snap examination with not losing my cool because of the past entrance examination journey. Thank you.